Yeah, I want to talk about the little hat people without getting too complicated. Um, so with the Judean in the Bible, that means it's a male tribe line of Judah. It's a family tribe, and the male line is what determines families. So, like, Mr. Smith, you don't go by the mother's identification; you go by the father's identification. That's the family lines, and that's how it's done for genetic reasons. It's even for genetic reasons that the male carries the line. The female does not carry the male line, and that's an important thing to understand. They are recessive and subservient genetically to the male line. The male is a pioneering thing. So if the male line is the female does not carry on what the male line carries genetically. And that's important because now you're talking about really the serpent brood. That is what it means to have the serpent brood, because we're going by the matriarchy. That's why it's a brood of serpents. In the Bible standing, it doesn't matter your biology, it's where your spirit is aligned, and the people who are claiming to be Jews are spiritually aligned with the serpent. And it's not just people claiming to be Jews who are aligned that way. It's almost everybody currently alive right now. That's just the way it is. Their logic is not human rationality. Their logic is intuitive Satanism. They're beasts. They're intuitive. Their logic being intuitive is no longer rational. Okay? You can look at the quantum physicists talking about no free will and this dark matter stuff. And it's interesting that, they have their religious faithfulness in being intuitive. They don't want to doubt selfishness and theft, lies, and power hegemony. This is why they're saying there's no free will. They go, look, I got to stay grounded with what I do. And grounded meaning I can't oppose the bank. I can't oppose the power brokers. This is, what's going on with our quantum scientists. All the most important thing is don't question the bank. Okay, they're part of their science. So they're no longer rational. And that's why we see grift is the only real market that they're playing. So back to the little hat people, they're not Jewish, but they claim to be. Okay, they don't believe in God, but they still want to hold on to this Jewish title. That's very significant. Like, what the hell? Why are they doing that? And it's because they're liars, self-identifying as Jewish people. Okay, that is the serpent brood. They're liars claiming to be Judeans, and they're the divine arbiters of God, even if they don't believe in God. They like that position. So, like, when you're seeing the perversion in the news, okay, what's going on? These people are escaping all complicity, and they're playing these scheming games. Okay, so it's like, who's responsible for the grotesque political news that's coming out, all the grotesque, grievous evils. Now we're just gonna scapegoat. As people of the serpent, we're just going to scapegoat innocent people. That's who we're blaming. So we're going to blame the faithful of Yeshua, the people who faithfully follow Jesus, not the ones who claim that the satanic synagogue is God's people. That's not people faithfully following Yeshua. Okay, that's what we see. A lot of people claiming to be followers of Yeshua, and they are lying and stealing and murdering people. They're not faithful followers of Yeshua. Okay. They are followers of the serpent brood, and they're kind. Genetics has nothing to do with it. It's about their spirit. And literally, they're saying anybody who's not carnal, intuitive person, it's a beast, they are the problem. That's what we see with the geopolitics. They're trying to blame, they'll blame Abraham, Moses, Yahweh. There's not a shortage of people who are blaming Yahweh. Not a shortage of people who are blaming Jesus. Not a shortage of people blaming their followers of Yahweh and the followers of Jesus. Not a shortage of these people. So it's like, it becomes like, they're faulting you for things that aren't rationally problematic, but they're saying it is, because they're looking to actually dominate the whole world for the godlessness. They want to be a unified godlessness. And if you're not part of that, you're disturbing their peace. You know, like these criminal psychopaths, you know, they're on news talking about this. They don't feel safe until everybody is psychopathic. Okay, you hear them talk. This is a safe space. This is a Democrat safe space. They don't care about all the grievous evils they're doing mindlessly. They don't care about that. They only care about not having a safe place for criminals. See, that's like a religious mindlessness that they're fighting for. And it's coming because this is actually what we're dealing with when we're dealing with Jewish people. They're not Jewish. They claim to be. And it's bizarre that the non-Jewish people are very bent on claiming to be Jewish. It's like, you know, what are they fighting? You know, what's going on here?